Crystal glass on mahogany desk, my colony. The city's screaming down below, but up here it's sweet. My silk ties tight, a velvet noose around my breast. I made a living shaking hands with the shadow of death. Custom suit, tailored for a heart turned to stone. It's funny how the world is yours when you're all alone. I see my face in the window, a ghost in Italian lace, just a boy from the gutter with a king's cold face. Oh, the gold is heavy and the night is long. I built a kingdom just to find out where I don't belong. It's a beautiful tragedy, a rich man's blues. I've got everything to gain and nothing left to lose. Power is a desert, and I'm dying of thirst. The best of the best, and the worst of the worst. They call it business, but I call it a scar. I can buy the moon, but I can't reach the star. Remember the hunger, the heat of the street. Now I dine with the devils and the salt tastes sweet. The world is yours, that's what the sign said on the wall. But nobody told me how quiet it is when you fall. Gentleman monster, a saint in a cage, writing my blood on a golden page. Oh, the gold is heavy and the night is long. I built a kingdom just to find out where I don't belong. It's a beautiful tragedy, man's blues. I've got everything to gain and nothing left to lose. Power is a desert, and I'm dying of thirst. The best of the best, and the worst of the worst. Is it worth it when the silence is this loud? When you're standing on a peak, but your head's in a cloud. I miss the dirt, I miss the fight. I'd give $1 billion just to sleep through the night. Keep your crown, it's made of lead. I got a penthouse view of the ghosts in my head. The world is mine, though who am I? ink on a folded desk. The fountain pen is gold. In this room the secrets stay, and the truth is never told. I'm wearing $5,000 armor made of wool, keeping my eyes on the empty while I'm keeping my pockets full. There's a vintage watch on my wrist, taking away my sin, in a game where everybody loses, no matter who the hell wins. I move the pieces on the board, but I'm playing in the dark. Finest wine tastes like copper when you lost your holy spark. It's a long way down from the top of the marble stairs, surrounded by a million lights and a billion unanswered prayers. It's a cold, sweet poison, this life I chose to lead. Build a mansion out of glass just to watch the garden bleed. Yeah, I'm the king of the shadow, a ghost in a velvet seat. Power is a lonely song, but the melody is sweet. I remember the smell of gasoline and the grip beneath my nails. Now I'm steering a golden ship, but I got holes in all my sails. Don't get high on your own supply, that's what the old man said. But I'm drunk on the quiet nights and the ghosts inside my head. I don't need a bodyguard, fear doesn't work for me. I'm the master of a prison where I hold the only key. I polish the silver till it reflects the man I used to be. Then I turn out the lights so I don't have to see. It's a valley down from the top of the marble stairs, surrounded by a million lights and a billion unanswered prayers. It's a cold, sweet poison, this life I chose to lead. Build a mansion out of glass just to watch the garden bleed. Yeah, I'm the king of the shadows, a ghost in a velvet seat. Power is a lonely song, but the melody is sweet. The city looks like diamonds from this height, but even diamonds are just rocks without the light. I've got the world in my hand, but my hand is shaking. This is the art of giving while I'm busy taking. God, it's quiet up here. Pour another one, make it a double. I've got plenty of time and a whole lot of trouble. Listen to me. ice in my glass is the only thing that's cold, besides the weight of the story that'll never be told. I'm sitting on a throne of fine Italian grain, while the sky outside is weeping a billionaire's rain. My cufflinks are diamonds, my conscience is charcoal, but staring at the bottom of a deep dark hole. There's a vintage petty ticking on a wrist that's tired of holding up a world that I personally wide. Oh, it's a sweet slow burn in a house made of gold, buying back the pieces of the soul that I sold. I'm the king of the mountain, but the peak is ablaze, just a man in the sun, down in the shade. His heavy, his holy, his gritty and blue. I got the whole world and nothing to do. I remember the docks, the salt and the grease. Now I pay 10 million just to get a little piece. I'm a gentleman now, that's what the papers say, but they didn't see the blood I had to wash away. The world is mine, yeah, I saw it on a blimp. Now I'm the giant making every tiger look like an imp. But a cage is a cage, even when the bars are platinum. And the echoes in this hallway, man, I can't outrun them. Oh, it's a sweet, slow burning, a house made of gold, buying back the pieces of the soul that I sold. I'm the king of the mountain, but the peak is ablaze, just a man in the sun, dying in the shade. It's heavy, it's holy, it's gritty and blue. I've got the whole world and nothing to do. It's the ability to walk away and choosing to stay because you've forgotten the way out. I've got a penthouse view of my own funeral road, and God, the flowers are expensive. Ashes in a baccarat bowl, just another day in control. floor is Italian marble, but the foundation is bone. I'm the loudest voice in the room, yet I'm sitting alone. Got a closet full of ghosts, all dressed in bespoke suits. I'm the harvester of shadows, nursing bitter black roots. I wash the gunpowder off with a soap that costs $1,000, but I can still feel the ghost of a trigger in my hand. It's a beautiful kingdom if you like the taste of lead. I've got a buffet of silver for the voices in my head. Oh, and silk and sulfur is honey and ash. I'm building my heaven on a beautiful crash. It's a sweet dark sickness, there's gold in my veins. The king of the mountain, but I'm holding the chain. Solitude is a luxury that I can't quite afford. When you live by the silence, you die by the sword. I look at the skyline, it's a map of my scars. I've bought every building, but I can't buy the stars. They see the power, the watch, and the ring. They don't see the cage or the bird that can't sing. Paul didn't ask for the crown, I just took what was mine. Now I'm aging like poison in a bottle of wine. Who do I trust? That's a question for the poor. The rich just keep a heavy standing by the door. Oh, it's silk and sulfur, it's honey and ash. I'm building my heaven on a beautiful crash. It's a sweet dark sickness, there's gold in my veins. The king of the mountain, but I'm holding the chain. Solitude is a luxury that I can't quite afford. When you live by the silence, you die by the sword. You know, the view from the top is breathtaking, but the air is so thin, you forget how to breathe. I got the world in my pocket, but there's a hole in my pocket, and the world just keeps slipping through. Silk and sulfur, honey and ash. I'm still here, and my home